course, is Queen. We are the champions because we have two champions here, Ryland.
National champions.
National champions, Madison Lilley and Gabby Curry from the UK National Championship Volleyball team. How are you two doing?
Better now that we hear that. It'll never get old.
Absolutely.
You know, we were here at KSR for the semifinals and the finals. Obviously, you guys were playing in where's Omaha? Is that right?
Yep.
And this place was amazing. I mean, it was wild. People were into it. I know you guys were far away, Madison, but could you feel it? The way that fans were just in Kentucky embraced your all's run?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, we made it to the Final Four, and I think heads kind of started turning. And obviously, it's cool now to be back in Lexington, and everyone's like, oh, my gosh, I was here and the game was on. Like, I was at the bowling. Everyone has different stories about where they were watching the game and how crazy it was, and it's so cool to hear about. It's like everyone was posted at different places, but everyone was so into it. So that's my favorite part.
Tell me, Gabby, what was it like the moment after the final point? I mean, like, try to describe what that feeling is when you're a national champion.
I think it's undescribable, in my personal opinion, but we were talking about it the other day, and the seniors, we hugged for a solid 5 minutes maybe, and not a word other than, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, was said. Like, it was just a total stun moment. We were trying to figure out what we said to each other. I think we all blacked out. So, to be honest, I don't remember, but it felt great.
Well, you all are only the second team to win a national championship east of the Mississippi, your first team in the SEC. When you started the season, be honest with me, did you think this is a team that can win the national championship?
Yeah. And I think it'd be more fun for no, we didn't think we'd do it, and then we did it. No, we knew. I knew. This team was special, and we all felt it. And
what made it special?
I mean, just the talent and the depth was crazy. I mean, just freak athletes, people changing positions, and then you're an All-American. Just, it's not heard of for things like that. And just the confidence, I think, it was cool to be a part of. It's like, we're these people right now. Like, we're the dopest. Like, we're so cool, and like we play for each other. It was so much fun. I think the confidence that just like radiated off our team was like unheard of.
Yeah,
we're the dopest.
We're cool.
We have to keep it PG here. So
we got to keep it
I understand. You all, I mean, a lot of times I always say in basketball, a team needs to get close before they then win. That didn't really happen for you all. I mean, so when you got to that Final Four, that's a level Kentucky's never been at. Was it different, or is it just the same thing?
All right, so I would say our freshman year, we went to the Elite Eight. That was the first time that in our program we went to the Elite Eight. So for us, that was our close moment. So coming in, I think one thing that was also made this team different than all the others is we had a group of seniors that every single one of us was bought in, but then we had a group of freshmen that every single one of them were bought in. So obviously we had freak athletes coming in, like Madison said, in the freshman class, but that mesh from top to bottom, that's what made it so easy to be confident, number one, but number two, just be our best and play for each other. So, I mean, it's been awesome so far, and celebrating every day is kind of where we are now. National
Player of the Year, that's pretty good. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, there's nobody better.
Literally.
You know, there's only been a handful of National Players of the Year at Kentucky in any sport. I mean, this is our first one in volleyball, but I think, Ryan, how many have we've had in basketball? We've only had two, Wall and Davis, and even Wall wasn't unanimous, so it was Davis. And so you had Anthony Davis, the only one in basketball, never had one in football. I mean, how many do we ever have one in women's basketball?
No,
I'm not sure. You literally are going to be in a group of people, single digits in all sports. That's got to be amazing.
Yeah, it's good company, that's for sure.
Yeah, you and Anthony Davis.
But I mean, it's cool. You know, it's the moment where Craig told us, and then Katie Eisman told us that Craig was Coach of the Year. I mean, those moments are like kind of like Gabby said, like indescribable. And you have it caught on video, and you can rewatch it, but nothing compares to the moment that you embrace your teammates. I mean, obviously, you hear it all the time. You can't do it without your teammates, but it really is the truth. So, I mean, a really fun couple of days out there. I mean, lots of news, lots of stuff happening, but it's awesome. And like I said, it's cool company.
Why is Craig Skinner such a good coach? I mean, you came from Atlanta, Gabby. You came from Kansas City. I mean, that's not Kentucky is not even a historical volleyball school. What made you pick Craig Skinner? What makes him so good?
His composure, number one. So I was talking to Allie Stumler after the match, and she was about to do the press conference, and we just won the national championship, right? And he is cool, calm, and collected, just as if we would have lost. Like, if you would have looked at him on the stand, you wouldn't have known if we would have won or lost. And that right there is just him in a nutshell. So personally, I love emotional stability, and I think that's what makes volleyball teams great, is if they can be even-keeled. So having a coach like that was key. And then number two, I just think this year he really, really trusted his players to run the team. So it was a player-led team, and that goes from seniors down to freshmen. Everyone led in their own way, and he trusted that. So I think that that's what just instilled the confidence that, you know, he had it in us, and also we had it in them, that we could mutually be on the same page, and we're going to get our stuff done no matter the circumstances.
Do you think Kentucky is going to be a volleyball school going forward? I mean, do you think going for the next 10 years, you're going to see the people, the young women after you contending for national championships?
Definitely. And I think not just the players in the program itself, but just the volleyball community in Kentucky. I mean, we've seen it grow in the past 4 years, and then these past 4 weeks, I mean, it's just blown up, which is so cool. And leaving behind such a strong culture that we've tried so hard to foster, I mean, that's huge for us. And there are awesome seniors next year that are going to really fill shoes properly, and it's going to be weird watching from the stands, but we're excited. I mean, it's...
So what are we doing next year? Where do you all go in your lives next?
Oh, man, for me, I'm going to try to go in the working world, actually move up to Cincinnati, but I haven't rolled out playing in the American League, so that started last year, so I'm going to be talking to a couple of them. But, Mads?
I don't know yet. Might play, might not. We'll see.
You're just chilling, right? You should.
Everyone deserves to chill.
For the first time, yeah. Bit. We are enjoying the fruits of our labor the last however many years.
Well, let's speak about that right now. You're going to be here tomorrow for a signing. You guys contacted, you guys said, hey, we want to do a signing. I mean, most of the time when we have signings, there's a company that does, et cetera. What I liked about you all is you all contacted and were like, we want to do it, and we decided to do it here. Why was it so important to you to want to do a signing with for folks in Kentucky?
I mean, we always talk about just giving back. I mean, we obviously have created history. It's been this awesome season, and the past couple of weeks have been so kind of inward, and we've kind of been selfish with our time, just celebrating with our people. But it's time to give back, and to know that little girls are looking up to us and want to be us. I mean, we want to be able to have those interactions. Sign T-shirts, sign forehead. I mean, whatever they present, we're here for it, and that's what the community deserves.
Noon to 4 tomorrow here at KS Bar. You guys are going to have stuff here for people to buy, or they can bring something to sign. But tell everybody about what's going to happen here tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow it's going to be Madison, Kendall, and I here. Avery Skinner is the other senior, but she is actually going to take her next year of eligibility, so she can't be here. She'll be here in spirit. But, yeah, so if you guys come into KS Bar, it will be $40, and you guys can get 2 signed things and then a picture with the national championship trophy.
Yeah, you guys are going to have the trophy. That's awesome.
Yes, we're going to have mini ones and trying to work on the huge one as well, so we can take pictures. We're going to have somebody there to actually take your phone to take pictures, so you don't have to worry about that. But honestly, we're just excited to meet everybody. We're excited to show our faces here in Lexington, kind of one last time or last few times. So we're really here just to reach out, like she said, give back to the community. We want to see everybody. We want to talk to you guys. We want to hear the stories that you were at a restaurant in Missouri and everyone was super into the game. Like, we want to hear that. That gives us some confidence. That gives us some positive vibes. So I want to see everybody out here.
It's all about the experience. It's so fun when you see little girls coming through the line and their eyes are as big. I mean, they're just totally loving it. And then you have the parents who are like, oh, this is so cool. You know, I mean, you get it from every single angle, which is the best part. Yeah, but it'll be good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and again, hearing all the stories.
See, they wouldn't be mad for what I said. I got criticized in the first hour because I said little girls can come and see these women they've looked up to, and somebody wrote me and was like, what about boys? Why are you blah, blah, blah? Of course, boys can come too. But listen, you have to take pride when you see a little girl in her volleyball gear coming. Like, that's got to be awesome.
Well, yeah, we were there. That was us.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, well, that was us, and now we're here. And so it's weird for us to be those girls that they will look up to because we definitely looked up to other girls like Micah Hancock and all those other girls in the volleyball world. So, yeah, little girls, come on. Little boys.
Let me tell you, I
it.
just
Let's do it.
got a text message from UK football coach Vince Marrow who said, "They fired me up, them girls."
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We did that.
How good
That's the
is
energy
that?
we
So
love.
Tomorrow, noon to 4, get here. If you can't come right at noon, they'll be here for a while. They're going to hang out here. I'm sure there'll be a lot of folks in here all day with graduation, et cetera. So congrats to you all. It was a really exciting time. Proud of you, and, good luck with whatever's next.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Madison, Lilley, and Gabby Curry. Tomorrow, the Kentucky Volleyball signing here at KSR. We'll take a break. Come back. Final segment. It's Kentucky Sports Radio.